Let's see. Yo. Welcome to another Highdeas Video Potcast. But this one here is special. This is very special because this is a special person that's on here with me. It's a longtime friend of mine, Mrs. Kaila Cary. Okay. Check her out. How you doing, Kaila?
Just another day.
Oh, Drew Barrymore.
Oh, here we go already.
Oh, you thought I forgot. Oh, no. Drew Barrymore. Yes, Kaila definitely had the Drew Barrymore face. What's going on, man? You used to be, dirt bike riding. You know, coming back with the scarred up knuckles. What you doing nowadays?
Not dirt bike riding. No, straight up just working. That's all I do. Trying to buy a house, which is the most stressful thing
right
I have ever done in my life.
You still do real estate? Because I remember you was...
No. I work for the healthcare. So I work for Anne Arundel Medical Center. I do all the part. I'm the person that tells you how much you owe.
So you got to deal with a lot of tough conversations.
Sucks, but I'm also the person that fights for the insurance to pay so you don't. So, treat it well.
I hated the business department. I worked in the missions, and we would bring the patients in, and I would have to deal with the insurances. First, the primary, and then the secondary. If you didn't have a certain insurance, the place wasn't taking you. It's crazy.
Literally what I do every day for a living.
That job is tough.
I still work at restaurants. I still work restaurants.
Nothing wrong with, you get to deal with a lot of people, talk, and
I love it. It's that's like my break.
How long you been married now, Kaila?
It'll be 4 years. It'll be 4 years in May.
Jesus, time flies. Happens very fast.
Send everybody for a loop.
How's she doing? How's your wife doing?
She's good. She'll pop out here at some point. I'm in their smoking area, so.
Yeah. Well, how is married life? Is it different from when you just dating somebody? And
yes and no. It's. I only ever dated dudes, so dating dudes and then marrying a woman, that's definitely a flip flop. But it's hard. It's hard when it's two females. Right. Men are different. Men have their mentality, but when you're dating literally the same age or married to somebody who has the same mentality as you,
right?
Two bulls all the time.
Well, because you're not a pushover. You never have been. You've been with some pretty legit black guys.
I was.
And
I was with the same guy all of high school. And he was my best friend. We were together for a long time. We chose when I graduated to part our ways, and we were still good friends all the way up until he was killed. We were good friends. I still talk to his mom.
That is correct. He did pass away.
He did. And I got to give it to Nikki, because the day that I found out, we were with her family. And that shook me. That shook my life a little bit.
Of course. Somebody played a huge part in your upbringing, your relationship.
For sure did. But right from the second we found out, the candlelight visual, his funeral, all of it, she was there the whole time.
That's the type of people you need, though. You can't change somebody's past.
No.
And you shouldn't hold somebody down to the ground because of their past. It's their past. People have to go through stuff to become the person that you aren't so madly in love with now.
Exactly.
So I'm so happy for you, man. Doing your thing. It killed me when you told me you was in Bowie all the time. I thought you didn't left. And
same house I've been in since high school. I just took it over. My parents moved, and I took this house over. I did it for the grace of my sister. My sister was younger than me. She was at University of Maryland, triple majoring. She was killing herself in college. Yeah. And this was easier for her to commute than commuting from almost Delaware back to USD. or
Right.
living on campus. It's expensive. So I was like,
Very expensive.
I'll take it over. I'll just take the house over, and then she has a place to go.
Right. Right.
So it helped
There's
me,
a
helped her.
you're a sports fan. I forgot who's your team.
So it was the Cowboys. I've since converted to the
Yes.
Ravens. I will never be a Redskins fan. Let's just put it that
I
way.
don't care.
I was in high school, so when Jessica Scruggs watches this and she starts posting pictures of us all dressed up in Redskins stuff, yes.
Post those pictures. Post them.
I'll text her right now. I will text her.
I think I got Scruggs number 2. I might beat you to it to put the pictures out.
She does all the time. Every time I post something bad about the Redskins, she throws that picture in there.
Well, as long as you're not a Cowboys fan, I can't.
I retaliated. I wanted to be a Cowboys fan because my dad is a diehard Redskins fan. Stupid diehard. And I was like, I don't want to be the same fan that you are.
Right.
No, I'm going to be a Cowboys fan.
Do you think, because you're married, you are married to a woman, does that come with a, because I'm not sure, does it come with a scrutiny, like some type of people look at you a certain way, or is because times has changed now, people are more accepting of saying 2 women, 2 men?
I mean, they're definitely more accepting now, but like, I can't tell you how many times Nikki and I can go to the grocery store and people ask if we're sisters, and that lights me up. Who walks up to somebody and says, "Oh, you're shopping with your sister?"
Right. They're being nosy. That's really what it is.
Right. And the worst part is when I put my glasses on, Nikki does look like my sister. We do look alike. It is what it is. But no, I think we don't, it's way more normalized now than it was. I mean, I lost friends when Nikki and I got together, for sure. I lost
How and why?
People just didn't like it that way. I almost lost my dad.
That's
I
crazy.
did. He wanted nothing to do with me. Nothing. And when he found out I was getting married, I said, let's go to dinner. And I don't hold my tongue. And I speak my mind and I don't hold it back. And I looked right at him and I said, straight up, you aren't there to walk me down the aisle. Don't ever call me again.
Right.
And I broke the ice and he walked me down the aisle. And now he loves Nikki. He just had to give it a chance. My mom, completely different. My mom's got 5 kids. 3 of us are gay. What are you? You're batting 3 for 5 at this point. It's a normal thing in my house, in my family, on one side. On the other side, it took them a little bit of time, but they're all fine with it.
That's a bit. That's why I love Jordan Craig so much. I watch Jordan.
That boy's got my heart.
I've known Jordan since I was in 2nd grade.
That boy has my whole heart.
And I knew back then that Jordan was gay. So when he came out in 10th grade, people were like, oh my God, did you hear Jordan came out? And I'm like, yeah, y'all must have just met Jordan. I've known Jordan his whole life. I know Jordan's father. Yeah, so
I'm so proud of him. I am
very proud of him.
Thriving at the best that he can. I'm
trying to get him on here. I'm trying. I don't know why Jordan is being resistant. Come on, Jordan. We go back, bro. I always claim, and the reason why people always, try to make it a big deal about gay men. And I'm like, listen, I have gay friends. And they understand where I stand as a man. That's not my thing. I respect them. They respect me. I'm not going to change to them because of the man or woman they are into. I think
that was a big thing though. A lot of my friends, they were like, are you sure? You sure this is what you're doing? I didn't fall in love with Nikki because she's a girl. Right. I fell in love with my best friend. She was my best friend first.
Right.
I mean, I had gotten out of a 5-year relationship. My world was turned upside down. I had not lived at home since I was 18 years old. Moved out literally right after we graduated. Gone. Yeah, I'd been with the same dude for 5 years. Like I thought I was settled. That was where I was going to be. Not anymore. Not No, it all flipped, and she was my best friend. That's all she was for months. And then one day I looked at her, I was like, yeah, I don't think I like you just as a friend. And she looked at me and she said, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to ruin our friendship. And I said, I don't think I
I
am.
hate when people say that you're gonna ruin a friendship. No, we're not. We're adults. If this is meant to be, let's try it out.
Yeah, she said no at first. She was like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to ruin our friendship. And you're my best friend. And I was like, all right, fine. Well, I can't just be friends, so don't call me no more. So now I did ruin the friendship. And let's see, it was February or March when I said that, and we didn't start dating until September.
Because I've met her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hear her coughing. Hey, what's going on? Hi. I hear you. Trust me. But yeah, man, it's a great thing. I'm definitely happy for your relationship and continue
Just
to
don't get me wrong.
grow.
It
Of
is
course,
not always
it's
a
not
green
easy.
bridge.
No relationship is. If anybody tell you that they are, they're lying. So that's the thing. That's the beauty about being in love and saying you love somebody and being in a relationship, because the little things you should be able to, or big or little, you should be able to work through, unless it's just completely egregious, where it's like, oh, I slept with this guy and I'm pregnant. Oh well, excuse me. This is that's a different conversation now. Hold on, we need to really talk.
I think that is actually, it's funny you say that. Every time I go to the doctors, anytime a woman goes to the doctor, a doctor wants to bill your insurance for a pregnancy test. Okay. And every woman will vouch for this. And I tell them every time, like, you're not billing my insurance for that. You don't need that.
Right.
Yes. Oh, there's always a chance. Trust me, there's not.
Right.
And if there is, I'm either going to be dead when I leave here, or we're getting paid big money.
Right.
She's the best birth control ever.
I want to ask you, I love asking this question because we all just experienced it. How you feel about this whole insurrection thing that happened?
What?
The insurrection, the attack on the Capitol.
Wait a minute, are we going to talk about who was on that video?
I mean, we can.
I think it was absolutely ridiculous. I think it was ridiculous. I think people should have kept their asses at home and minded their fucking business.
Yeah, it
was insanity. It was the most childish bullshit I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
Stay at home. What are you going out for? And no, you're from Bowie High School.
Yeah. Wherever she says she was from.
Knoxville, Tennessee. No, you're not.
I wouldn't, y'all better than me, because had I seen that video, her face would have came past and went, and I wouldn't even recognize her. Like,
I look, I don't watch the news.
Neither do I.
Don't keep up with none of that. I don't, it's never good news, and I need positivity all the time. It's always negative. So like half the stuff when it happens, I don't know about it. Nikki will be like, did you hear? No, I didn't, because I don't look at it. I don't read into stuff. I don't do that. I'm not going to know about it until it's standing in front of me. I'm a visualize. It's got to be positive in the visual. And it was Jessica Scruggs, let's bring her up again, posted it, and I died laughing. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Please don't say you're from Bowie at this point. Don't.
That's wild. So, yeah, that's crazy that somebody we actually knew was out there acting a fool.
What did she say? It's a revolution. It's not. It's not.
They thought that was actually.
All y'all should have been gas bombed and everything else and locked up and put the fucking jail. You're ridiculous. You didn't do anything but make you look like assholes.
Yeah, they're sitting there talking about they are being patriotic. No, you're not. Hold up. I got something for you, Kaila.
Is it Jessica? She's coming, ain't she?
No. No, but if Jessica would like to, please reach out to Jessica, and I will definitely send you the
She's
link right now.
actually she's actually at her son's baseball practice. So she's in the car
Oh,
with
okay. Well, this is I found the picture of you. I wanted to post. Boom.
Ha, you're such an ass.
Oh, damn! I got Kayla's picture of the joke.
It's fucking Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, I swear, yo. Like, and I found the one with the red hair too. You see that? You see the color coordination there? I swear, man. 51st dates.
You have
All
literally
of
said
that.
this since I was 15.
Yeah, yeah. You look like Drew Barrymore. We was in class, and I was just like, "You look like Drew Barrymore." I
Get on
love
my
Drew Barrymore.
damn nerves.
I love her and Adam Sandler movies. They need to do one more. One more. They do one like every 10 years. So
It's almost time's almost up.
yeah, they did what was that movie with Terry Crews? They had he had like three daughters or something, and she had what was that movie? Blended.
Mm.
That was a good movie.
I'm not a movie person.
Kayla, you haven't seen Blended? You haven't seen The Wedding Singer? 51st Dates?
Yes, I've seen that one.
The first one was The Wedding Singer, and then it was 51st Dates, and then it was Blended. And Blended was really a good movie. You should check it out with your wife. Y'all should check that out.
I'm not gonna have time to watch a movie.
I've seen it all.
I don't know when you don't have it. You find the time, damn it.
No.
Y'all don't sit down and just watch TV? No?
No, I'm always on the go.
You need to
Always.
settle down.
What?
Just relax for 2 seconds.
I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm on the go all the time.
You look like what, you drink coffee too?
Coffee in the morning, Red Bull at night.
You know, I've never had either.
What's wrong with you?
What? I am clearly superhuman and born or something because I have enough energy and all that stuff. Never had it.
I got hooked on Red Bull, which wasn't until I was 23. And I was going ham on Red Bulls.
What are you expecting out of this year, Kayla? 2021. You expecting any type of change?
I just want to buy my house. I mean, I just got a promotion at work, so
Congrats.
not looking at that for a little bit. Need to plant my feet, but I want to move over the bridge. Get the hell out of here.
You trying to go to what, Ocean City, or you talking about like going over to Delaware, or you talking about going
Too
over?
far. Too far. Just right over the bridge, just within like 30 minutes of the bridge. I work in Annapolis, so I don't want to drive.
So you got Ken Island. Ken Island's all right. They got Cracker
Grizzly,
Barrel.
Denton, yes.
That's my spot. I used to deliver to that Cracker Barrel right there across the bridge when I was working for Keeney. Had to go over there twice a week or so. But yeah, I love Cracker Barrel. Yeah, don't make me.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? Don't give me that face. Do you remember you were at somebody's house getting a tattoo because you're insane, and you asked me to pick you up? It was when we were in high school. We were still kids. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said to you? The only way I'd pick you up is if you did what?
Then what?
What's that tattoo on your arm?
The angel?
Yeah.
The initials?
Yeah. So Nikki didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Boiled.
Yep. Whatever. It is what it is.
Shit happens.
Hey, bro, tattoos are just tattoos. I think I put some meaning into them, but some of them I don't. Like, this has no meaning, but the rest of them do. The little skull and weed roses thing. But the rest of them, Grandpa, you, my brother, Kennedy, my music. So
I don't have as many tattoos as Nikki does, but Nikki's whole arm is covered in nothing but music.
was she she write music or she plays music or she just a huge music fan?
Music fan. Her whole arm, it's all dedicated to music.
What you listen to?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, what are you listening? What's in your playlist?
Country.
Don't
That's
lie.
it. That's not.
I know it's not. I know you listen to more than country.
Yeah. My Pandora stations consist of Jabal Radio, Pink, and country.
Ja Rule Radio.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
You're
that
gonna listen to
statement.
it. You got to do it right.
I hope the statement breaks the internet. Kaila listens to Ja Rule Radio. You know what? He did have some hits back in the day before he jumped out there with 50 Cent.
He did.
Yeah. Him and Ashanti was killing it.
And it plays all the J-Lo songs. Come on now.
Yeah. She was in that little mix at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny from the block and stuff, which I got planned for the rest of the evening.
We're old ladies.
Kaila, you're 30 years old.
We work. I work 10-hour days, so by the time I get home, I'm tired. We don't really do nothing during the week. It's all on the weekends.
I got to hit the road at 2 a.m. This is my New Jersey Philly day. So,
What are you doing?
what you mean?
I always see you driving the big trucks.
Yeah, I deliver for mom's groceries, like their stores.
Oh yeah, moms.
So they go. There's one opening in New York. They got 3 in Pennsylvania and 1 in New Jersey. So the more that they keep opening, I'd be like, give it to me. I'd take, because I used to drive, man, I'm telling you, I've driven California, I've driven across the country. So I mean, like these little 2, 3 hour, 4 hour drives, man, I eat those. Like, give me that. And I get to just take my time and just relax and listen to podcasts or have my little murder mysteries on or whatever the case is.
They're the best.
Right.
What made you want to start doing this?
Well, I had started working in a moving company, and through that I ended up driving the trucks, and I was just like, and then Rod's father has all the dump trucks. Rod, yeah, he has all the trucks and stuff. So I was working with them, and I just started getting interested more in like trucks, and I just started learning about the industry, and like, you know, a lot of jobs can be taken. One job that can never be taken is driving these trucks across whatever. Like, if I go far or, you know, close or far, they're gonna need somebody to man these trucks, and then it gives you the chance to go and see the world. You know, even if you driving through it, you just get to, like, wow. I mean, the stuff I've seen just going to California, going to Colorado, driving through that Midwest, and, you know, seeing Nevada, seeing Wyoming, going through Nebraska, St. Louis. I mean, it's just it's a cool thing. You just chill. It depends on the company you have as well. Cause like if you have bad company on those drives, it will really, that's what made me want to stop doing long distance. I had a terrible the boss, the guy who was running the company, he was going to California. He was in the other truck. And Kaila, this fool, it's like he didn't want us to have a good time. Like, it was just like he would book us in hotels in the corner. Like, I'm talking about in the back. Like, there ain't no life back there. He would pull off because there's certain trucks. So this one he has a Hemi, or a Hemi is really fast. And I had this old slow truck, and he'll be smoking me through Wyoming, just leaving me like 60 miles behind. And I'm like, dude, you got the gas card. I don't know where I'm going, and I'm running out of gas, and you won't answer the phone. And it was just like, I was like, I hate this dude. What's his name? Ovando from Majestic Moving Company. If you see this, I don't like you. Your son is great, but you're an asshole. And your wife is too. I tried to feel bad. No, because they would try to skimp us on money or like that's the reason why I got out of there.
That's the one thing you don't play with. You don't play with people's money.
They skimp us, and he wouldn't come to us as men and just be like, "Look, I'm waiting for a payment." He would put his wife in front of us and make us feel like, you would think that she didn't really know what's going on until you realize, no, she knows exactly what's going on. Like this is the part. This is the point. They're putting her in front of us so we can't like ah. But some of them dudes was like, I don't care who you put in front of me. They was like, I want my money. And I'm just like, look, I want your husband, so.
I mean, I feel like I'm safe where I am, the healthcare industry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Essential.
Unless everybody in the world goes holistic and never touches another doctor or prescription or never needs another orthopedic surgery, I'm pretty set. I'm pretty good. Right. I don't have to worry about that. It's a security.
And that's what, after that, I just went to Colorado and I did the CDL out there. And ever since then, I just been on it. Shout out Fritz Myers. He was my teacher. Love you, Fritz. When I do come to Colorado, I don't care where you are. I'm going to see 3 people. Charlene, it's this chick I met from mom's. Not like that. She's gay. She has a girlfriend, but I'm just saying because if anybody's watching, like, oh, you're going to see some chick. No, it's just a friend. Charlene Barrett. I forgot her name, but she's my dog. She's on Instagram. And Fritz. I'm coming to see you, Fritz. Got to come see y'all, man. Definitely. I love Colorado. Once my daughters are of age, I think I'm either going there or North Carolina. That's why I want to. Yeah. If I could get it so good where I could have a house in both places, because when it gets too cold, I'm bringing my black body right on back to the heat. But I love Colorado, man. It was like so peaceful.
They just got 22 inches of snow in the past 2 days.
Yeah, no. See, that's when I will be here. Yeah, right. I'll be back here. Oh, it's snowing when? In 2 days? Yeah, I need a plane ticket tonight. Yeah. I'll run operations from home, from out there. Hell no. But sorry, I just was distracted. Somebody. Yeah, Kaila, I'm sorry. Let me go over a couple of headlines with you real quick, and then I'm gonna get you out of here. What's a fond memory you have of high school?
God, that place. Place is the devil. I mean, I don't really remember much. I don't ever really think about high school, but I mean, the wall. When that's so bad that's my one of the fondest memories because it's not something to be fond of. But when people would get into a fight and we'd all lock arms and wall up. Who does that? That's some shit you see on movies. They really do that in schools nowadays? Yeah, we did. That's horrible. We were bad kids.
Yeah, we were. Used to kick butt. You used to get your butt kicked or you be kicking butt. No, I'm saying that's how it was. And
oh yeah,
it was either you was running from the butt kicking, or you was giving it, or you was neutral. But
I did chase my fair share of females out the building, but I think my fondest. What? Where ain't I going? Oh, my dog.
Yeah. What's going on?
I think my fondest memory is photography, and I had it with Nadia Noble.
Her birthday is tomorrow, I think. I saw it on
Facebook. We'd go into class, we'd do our work real fast, go through the spinny door, right out the back door, and go to Chick-fil-A almost every single morning. That's how we did.
Oh, Nadia. Oops, I just smacked my camera. Oh, Nadia. I wonder how she's doing. Shout out her and Dr. Mosley, man. I wonder if she's still married to Dr. Fax.
Oh,
I mean, Mr.
I love that man.
He used to live
my favorite.
He used to live in my mom's neighborhood, and then they moved, and I haven't heard of them since.
No, I looked at Nadia's Facebook sometimes, but she's not really active. So
no, she isn't. Mr. Fax was the talk like the South Park character. okay, you need to talk like this, okay. She was like, yo, man, I remember. I don't want to tell this story. I can't get in trouble for this, but back in the day, because Mr. Fax lived in our neighborhood. You know, on Halloween, he got the business. Yo, we went because he used to live right on the back of this trail. I didn't throw the cherry bomb. Who threw the cherry bomb? Somebody threw the cherry bomb, but man, yo, we got him. I don't know. I'm not gonna put the names in there. I'll say I was there though, and
I bet you were.
we was like, and that thing was
Did you
boosh,
ever
boosh,
have?
boosh.
No. Did you ever have Mr. Hargraves?
No, but I know the name.
Yeah, his trailer was T11. He was world history and U.S. history. The man saved my life
What did he do?
quite a few times. Well, I'm not a history guru. I know nothing about it. I never paid attention to a lick of anything in his class, but I bought him filing cabinets and I refiled his entire room and he passed me all 3 years. He's the reason I graduated. I wouldn't have graduated.
Did you go to Tasker?
No.
What middle school you go to?
Went to Old Mill. So I got I had to leave Old Mill High School and I had to then enroll in Bowie in a PG County school.
We won't ask why. We'll let that just go to the imagination.
Yeah. Hey, but I was a good kid in high school. I didn't cause a lot of problems. I was quiet.
Trying to think.
Most of the time.
I just remember you always coming back with your hands always beat because you would be riding them freaking 4-wheelers, yo. I'd be like, Kaila, you have to stop hurting yourself, yo.
And we rode them through Old Bowie. That's all I did.
The good times, man.
They
You have
are.
a favorite? Who's outside the Hargraves? You have a favorite teacher?
Mr. Arcusa.
Did you have Mr. Stewart, the Jamaican?
With the dreads?
I saw him. Like,
Really?
I want to say too. He don't have his hair, and I saw. It's so funny how you recognize a face, and I'm like, we looking at each other. I'm like, man, I know you from somewhere. And then he was like, what area are you from? I'm like, Bowie, and he was Bowie High. I was like, Mr. Stewart. Like, oh, like what's good, man? Like, yeah. He's got a little. Just put on a little weight.
See.
Just a little weight.
You know who I see all the time is Mr. Lewis, the security
Where
guard.
you see it? Yeah, I always see. I see him a lot. I seen him in court one time. I seen him in IHOP with an underage kid. I see him all over the place.
There it is. Yeah.
He said, "There it is." See,
he found me on Facebook. I've seen him in Walmart a couple times, at the grocery store, just randomly, and I never notice him. He always notices me.
he looks like a murderer now with that bald head, and he has them wrinkles in the back of it. He looks like a murderer. I be saying, Mr. Lewis, like, yo. And then when I saw him in court, he saw me. And he probably was like, yo, I hope his is before mine. I wanted to hear what his was. I really did.
Did you ever get in touch with who was the teacher that you had found over in Kent Island?
No, I was looking for Mr. Kinsey at one point, but
Jessica Scruggs said that he's over on the island.
He is. I called the station. I left a message. He might have called me back, but the number I don't recognize and I didn't answer. I need to check my messages. If I will be so mad if I have a message in my inbox right now in my voicemail. Hey, artist, it's Mr. Kinsey, such and such. I will be devastated. I will call him immediately. I love Mr. Kinsey.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, man. He really cared about, like, a lot of teachers don't give a crap. That dude cared about us, like, to the point where, because he followed us from middle school to high school. Like, he cared, man, and he was really hard on me in middle school. But when we got to high school, you would have thought that was my ground. Like, he had my back. I mean, I love Mr. Kinsey. He's a good guy. So it's good to see him still, because somebody had dared tell me that he passed away. And I'm up here talking about, man, rest in peace, Mr. Kinsey. And somebody's like, yo, he's still alive, bro.
It's right here.
I'm like, what? He alive? And they showed me something of this, and I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Or could be good morning, depending on when you view.
I was like, what? He's doing a TV show.
You found him though.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for Jay Kinsey. Now I know he in Kent Island. Now I can zero in. I'm coming for you, Jay. I'm coming for you.
He's a good guy. He was
People, everybody loves him. If I get him on this podcast, if I could get and then tell people and get a reunion.
No, you got Miss Riley on here last night.
Listen, I want to just put this on the record. Me and Miss Riley have always been friends. Like, especially after I've always stayed in contact. She got me my job when I was in work study at doing the little program with the kids. I went to her when she was getting her master's. I went to her graduation at Bowie State. I always stayed in contact. Like, just hit her up. I went and spoke for her because she's a principal at her school. So I mean, it's not. People don't know that, but it's not out the realm. It wasn't hard, really hard. I told her. I asked her when I first started this podcast. I told her about it, and she was like, "Well, just let me know." And I came up with the reunion thing, and I was like, it would be great if I could just slide Miss Riley in. Nobody would know. I'm just gonna drop her in. And yeah, man, Miss Riley's awesome. So I was very happy that she allowed that time. Cause she, like I said, she could be doing she's a principal. She could have been like, artist, I'm not coming on your little weed podcast plays to and show. No, she came on here. I changed a few things around so it wouldn't be disrespectful for her profession.
Right.
And so I'm really thankful for that and thankful for everybody. I'm thankful for you as well, just coming on here, giving me your time, man. I don't get to see y'all, but I promise I will make more of an effort to do what I can to come see y'all.
Everybody right down the street.
Everybody's busy. You were supposed to come here tonight, but some stuff came up. But we'll try to reschedule that and have you and your lovely wife come on in here. We could chill, Bill, man. And maybe I could throw on the movie Blended while you're stuck here, and you can see yourself act with Adam Sandler.
I mean, I think I look a hell of a lot more like Drew Barrymore now than I did 2 years ago. So there's also that. I'll give it to you now.
Yes. Let me put it up there one more time for you, just in case you forgot what you look like. Boom. Oh man, look at Kaila.
Get my nerves.
Kaila, I really appreciate your time. I'm not gonna hold you forever. You're a busy woman. You're probably looking at the clock like, I gotta go grocery shopping right now.
Whatever.
No, nothing.
I made time for you. I
appreciate
your time.
You. I love you, Kaila. I do. Now, I'm gonna go take a shower. I actually need to work out, and I'm gonna go take a shower. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those. And just relax out for a little bit. I gotta go to sleep in a little teeny bit. But I appreciate you, man, and thank you again. Is there anything that you want to leave the people with, like a message or where they can find you or what,
We're Bowie kids. We really don't ever leave.
We don't go too
let's
far.
Be honest. We don't go too far. Home is where your heart is.
Exactly. Well, thank you again, Kaila.
Welcome, love.
I appreciate you, man. And y'all have a great evening. And I will see and speak to you soon.
All right.
Good night.
Hasta.
Peace. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Where am I at? There I am. I'm here. Boom. You see where I'm at? You see this? I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go walk back in there and grab a couple of the buds back there. That one right there is nice. Real nice. So I'm going to go and get my forest back here. And I'll see y'all later. Smoke weed.